Welcome back. Thank you for staying with us. A rise in gun violence leveled at business owners on island has raised the question over whether they should arm themselves or not. The matter has left entrepreneurs split, with some supporting the idea while others strongly oppose it. With both sides presenting strong points of view, the question now stands: who is right? Rochelle Gonzalez reports.
As the Christmas season approaches with all its joy and festivities, tagging along is the expected rise in theft and crimes related to it. The numbers have already begun to rise, as at least 3 businessmen have been targets of robbers who used deadly force to get what they wanted. 2 lives have been taken in the process when assailants used guns to steal from the entrepreneurs, including businessman Andrew Joseph, who was attacked over the weekend and succumbed to his injuries on Monday. On Tuesday morning, Manish Matani, who is the manager of Voyager St. Lucia, spoke on the issue of business owners bearing arms to protect themselves and their businesses. He said it is not a necessity. However, business owners should have a special right to own firearms and that they should be used in the correct way.
So it's important that we have the right to choose if we want a firearm or not. As for businessmen, I don't think we're exempted from, and we need to be treated any special from anybody else, but I do believe that if somebody, as a businessman, applies for a firearm, they should probably be given a priority, or they should be given special consideration, being that they perform certain tasks in society, such as provide jobs, and they are a group of people who are at risk more than others.
One businesswoman, on the other hand, thought otherwise. Wishing to remain anonymous, she said being a gun owner could come with further problems.
I don't think that every business person should even think or entertain the thought of, hey, I should apply for a firearm. This is just one of the measures that one can use to protect their property and assets, because lo and behold, when these guys come on to you, fear creeps in, fear cripples you. What do? Some of these guys, they come at you, they take even your firearm, and then what are you left with? That's another gun that's out there on the streets.
She went on to say that there are many other methods one can consider using to protect themselves and their businesses.
We business people have to also think of ways and different strategies that we can use to safeguard ourselves, our businesses, our properties, our family, put certain things in place in terms of security features and systems to help safeguard us at the ending of the day. I mean, you have to do things, in a strategic way. You don't have to do everything the same way all the time. You need to know how to manipulate your daily task and make it safe for yourself.
She said whilst anybody can apply for a gun, she's left to wonder whether people are prepared for the problems associated with owning such a weapon. Reporting for Hot 7 News, I'm Rochelle Gonzalez.
St. Lucia is getting no applause from the Executive Director of the Chamber of Commerce, Brian Louisi, when it comes to the ease of doing business on island. The prominent figure highlights major areas of concern which he says must be addressed to ensure that St. Lucia is seen in the best light by potential investors. More in this report.
Change is the recommendation being made by Executive Director of the Chamber of Commerce, Brian Louisi, as it relates to the ease of doing business in St. Lucia. Louisi highlights the lack of change on the part of successive governments and notes it has compounded the issue of good business practice and investment opportunities.
We've seen that if you don't change, you're going to fall back. And this is exactly what happens with the World Bank Ease of Doing Business rankings. St. Lucia has not made things worse. It's just that so many other countries have innovated and have reformed. We've done 4 reforms in 12 years. We cannot be satisfied with that.
Furthermore, Louisi outlines specific areas of improvement, which he says can lead to advancement in the ease of doing business in St. Lucia.
We need to look at the issue of the port community single window, the ease of import-export. We need to reduce the cost of importing to our country and to our people. The people bear the cost of inefficiencies, whether it's at the shipper, the trucker, the seaport, the customs. The people bear that extra cost. Time is money. Repetitive procedures is time and is money. And it costs the consumers. Studies have shown that if one improves the flow of business at the port, you could see a 2% growth in your economy. We need to see improvements. We need to see things being done more swiftly. We need to see better service to the people, and it rebounds to the consumer. And those who can least afford are suffering the most.
Meanwhile, according to the latest World Bank annual ratings, the island's ease of doing business ranking deteriorated to 93 in 2018 from 91 in 2017. Reporting for Hot 7 News, I am Solange Alfred.
This is the Hot 7 TV Nightly News. Stay with us. There's more news after the break.